Our next topic is addition of decimal numbers. So we can do the basic operations on decimal numbers also. So we can add, we can find the difference between the decimal numbers, we can multiply and we can divide also. So this year we are going to learn about the addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Now the first one is addition of decimal numbers. So we have to add the decimal numbers. So like in the whole numbers, we have to add the decimal numbers also. Then first question, 0.29 plus 0.36. Now first of all look at that the decimal places, whether they are like decimals. Number of decimal places. Now look at that, here we have 2 decimal places, here also 2 decimal places. They are like decimals. So we can start adding 0.29. You write first. Then write the next number under the first number so that the decimal point should be directly below the decimal point of the first number. So that the 2 decimal points should be in a straight, we have to get it one below the other. So 0, then decimal point 0.36. Now we have to add. Now starting from the right side, first you have to start from the decimal part. You have to start from the decimal part. Decimal part, here we have 10th, 100th. So the maximum place is a 100th place. So you have to start from the 100th place onwards. So 9 plus 6 you have to add. What is 9 plus 6? 15. Carry over 1. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Next comes a decimal point. Put the decimal point. Then the whole number part you have to add. 0 plus 0, 0. Therefore, what is the answer? 0.65. Now 1.54 plus 2.8. Now look at the decimal places. Here 1.54 has 2 decimal places. Then what about 2.8? Only 1 decimal place. They are not, these 2 decimal numbers are not like decimals. So we can make them into like decimals. 1.54 plus 2.80. So we can write it as a 2.80. Then 1.54 plus, so write the first number. Then just below the first number you have to write down the second number so that the decimal point should be directly below the decimal point of the first number. 2.80. Now we have to add it. So here also we have to start from the 100th place onwards. So we have to start from this place onwards. We have to start 4 plus 0, 4. 5 plus 8. What is 5 plus 8? 30. So you have to write 3 and 1 is the carryover that will go to the other place. That means it will go to the whole number part. Now the decimal point comes, write down the decimal point. Then 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So the answer is 4.34. Now next, exercise 8.5, first question, find the sum. 0.007, 8.5, 30.08. Now look at the decimal places. Here we have a 1, 2, 3. Here we have 1. Here we have 1, 2. So they are unlike decimals. So make them into like decimals. So we can write as, so the maximum number of decimal places is 3. So we have to make the other 2 decimal numbers also, the number of decimal places as 3. So 0.007 plus 8.500. We need 3 decimal places. So 8.500. Then plus 30.080. Now we can write, first write 0.007. Next is 8.500. So under the first one you have to write, so 8 is in the whole number part, that is in 1's place. So 8.500. Now next comes 30.080. So the decimal point should be just under the decimal point of the previous decimal number. Okay, so here the decimal point comes. So here we have a 30.080. So look at the places. 30 means here we have 0 ones and 3 tens. So it will be under the tens. Now we have to add it. So starting from the 10th, 100th, 1000th place onwards. 7 plus 0 plus 0, 7. 0 plus 0 plus 8, 8. 0 plus 5 plus 0, 5. Next comes decimal point. Put the decimal point. 0 plus 8 plus 0, 8. Here we have it. Now look at that. No 10. No tens. So if you want, you can put 0 there. Here also no tens. Therefore 0. So 3 plus 0 plus 0, you will get a 30. Therefore 3. 38.587. So the answer is 38.587. Now next one. 27.076 plus 0.55 plus 0.44. Count the number of decimal places. 3 decimal places, 2 decimal places, here also 2 decimal places. So maximum number of decimal places we need is 3, because then only they will become like decimals. So we can write it as 27.076 plus 0.550. We need one more decimal place, so we can put 0 at the end. Then plus 0.440 equal to 27.076. Next 0.550. 0.550. Then next 0.440. Now look at that, the decimal point of the second number should be directly below the decimal point of the first decimal number. So the decimal point should be in straight, we want to get it. Then write at the correct places. Now we have to add it. So you have to start from the 1000th place onwards. 6 plus 0 plus 0, 6. Then 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. Carry over 1. Then 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. We will write 0. Then carry over 1. It will go to the other place. Now next decimal comes, we have to put the decimal point. 0 plus 0 plus 7 plus 1, 8. Now look at the tens place, no digits. So if you want, you can put 0 there. 2 plus 0 plus 0, 2. So the answer is 28.066. 28.066. Now the next number 0.75 plus 10.425 plus 2. 0.75, 2 decimal places, 10.425, 3 decimal places, 2. 2 is a whole number. So we have to write 2 as a decimal number. Now we can write 0. Maximum decimal place is 3. So 0.750 plus 10.425 plus 2 we can write as 2.000, because the maximum number of decimal places is 3. Therefore 2 we can write as 2.000. Now we have to write 0.750. Write the next number under the first one. So 10 point. So 10.425. Then 2.00. You have to start from the 1000th place onwards. 5. Then 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. Carry over 1. Then next comes decimal point. 2 plus 1, 3. Here we have no digits. You can put 0. Then 1. So the answer is 13.175. Now the next one, 280.69 plus 25.2 plus 38. So the count the number of decimal places 2, here it is 1, here 38 is a whole number. So we can write as 280.69 plus 25.20 plus 38.00 equal to 280.69. Then next number 25.20. Look at the whole number part 25. So 5 will be under ones and 2 will be under tens. So 25.20. So look at the places. Then 38.00. 38 means 8 ones, 3 tens. So 38. 38.00. 9 plus 0 plus 0, 9. 6 plus 2, 8. Then 5 plus 8, 13. Carry over 1. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 8, 13 plus 1, 14. Carry over 1. Here we have no digits we can. 2 plus 1. 343.89. So I think you understood how to add the decimal numbers. Now homework, exercise 8.5, question number 1, B and D. That's all for today's class. Thank you.